There we go. We're live on the air.
What's
L-
up?
Live on YouTube from an undisclosed location.
Right?
I sound like I sound like Elvis Travels when I say live from an undisclosed location. Woo,
Yeah.
I'm an alpha male. I'm the king of the free world. Live from an undisclosed location.
You know, you know, you know who does a very good expression of it? Arizona.
Yep. I
That
mean,
was freaking hilarious.
hello, Thomas Jordan. How's it going? I don't know who the hell you are, but welcome to the stream. Nah, I was no AC does some really good AC does some really good impressions. He does a really good Rich Life impression, and yeah,
Oh yeah.
he does a good Elbow impression. As does Hop Flog with all his singing as well. So yeah, he definitely does a good.
Welcome.
Yeah. Uh, okay. So like, good evening, good. I can't even look at this freaking English accent. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your king of the free world speaking to you from the Chicago suburbs in the undisclosed location, live from the Lisa Marie Class B
Oh god.
RV. Yeah, I'm an
Jesus.
alpha male. Yeah, there you go. That's about it. But yeah, that
Pay your taxes.
pay
Yeah,
your
pay your
yeah
taxes.
pay your
Blah blah
taxes.
blah.
Pay your taxes to the king. PayPal me 5, 10, 15, $20. I need food. The king needs food. King needs gas money. Gas ain't cheap. It's cold in Chicago. I can't breathe in Chicago. And Lisa Marie needs a new tax. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about a little history about Elvis travels, but
Oh yeah, what a guy.
mm.
What a guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The most famous YouTube celebrity on YouTube. So how's your how's your day been anyway?
Well, it's been alright. I mean, went to see a family member and, you know, just been chilling over there.
That's cool. I slept. Woke up with a headache, did an online grocery delivery order, got some headache tablets, played some cyberpunk, and then in between
Oh,
just listened to the old usual YouTube drama kind of bullshit. That was
yeah.
about it really.
Mm-hmm.
Just the
Oh,
usual,
yeah.
just the usual YouTube drama bullshit. And then I ordered some blinker fluid. Got that delivered today too. So I didn't want to make sure. I did not want to make sure I ran out of. Did not want to make sure I ran out
How
of
does
blinker
it
fluid.
taste?
Uh,
How does it
yeah,
taste?
yeah. Okay, it don't. It tastes like blinker fluid. It's just really. Hey, Wolf, Dad, how's it going? It's got this really weird
There you go, panicky.
taste to it. Yeah, it makes you panic. I know. Just the thought of, just the thought of talking about blinker fluid kind of gives me a panic attack. It just freaks me out a little bit.
Oh,
That's just
my God.
it just scares me talking about blinker. Yeah, the whole thing about blinker fluid.
Oh, my goodness. That's funny.
I know. Just
Yeah,
I know.
I seen the premiere. Oh, my gosh.
Uh, yeah.
Ooh.
What I had to do was I had to merge the two videos together, and then there was like about 5 minutes of silence after the first one, so I just merged them together, and it was like easy to do on the PC. I can actually do editing if I put my mind to it.
Oh, wow. Cool. It's pretty
And
fun
it's
to do
easy.
some
It's
stuff,
actually
it's their hobby.
yeah, Mercy, yeah. But a bad singer. You've not heard my singing yet, so there you go. I'm not gonna sing.
Ah, shit. Here we
Sing.
go.
Uh huh.
5.2.
Yeah,
Get you
I know.
150 on this one.
I know. I wonder what's gonna happen when we get up if we get up to 6.2, 6.3, 6.4. Um,
Jesus.
I mean, we got the Coach 9500 series. Now we're gonna have the Scarecrow 5000 series eventually.
Oh my god. Oh
So,
man.
so
You
hey,
know
hello.
him and that Coach 95. What's her name? JP and Sig. They got into it. I finally got my beat off me, so I can get in the chat. What?
Yeah, he's talking about the mall cop, basically.
Oh god.
Yeah, he's talking about the mall. He's talking about the mall cop. I do like the fake scarecrow in this chat. I like this fake scarecrow. I like the fake bags as well.
The bird.
Yeah, the special bags, the fake bags. I like the fake and special bags too.
I wonder where he's at. Where is he at?
Probably
Where is
busy. Yeah,
that?
probably busy at the fire station with all these idiots setting fireworks off, causing shit to
Oh
go on fire.
god.
Uh,
Yeah.
that's you. Yeah, that's what he's doing, causing shit to go on fire, causing shit at the. Oh my god, coach is your number two. That's scared. That scares me.
Mm.
That does scare me. I'm gonna have nightmares now. Here we go. Definitely gonna
A
have.
panic attack.
Yeah, I know. I need my blink. So what? So where's the mall cop? Is the mall cop like protecting the mall today from the fireworks and all the youth
Probably.
shenanigans? Yeah, he's got. Yeah, definitely.
Hi,
Hey,
nine people in the chat.
hey, Lakers. Hey, mama. Who do we got now? Oh, okay.
Uh-uh.
We got that going now. There we go. You gone. There we go. Okay. Is that the real one or is it a fake one? Let's have a look. Oh, it's a fake. It's a fake one. Yeah. That's it, mods. You do your job. Just get rid of all the dickheads. We're gonna go ahead and turn subscriber mode on because if these trolls want to come in, which they're more than welcome to come into, they're gonna have to earn their keep to come in. So
How much? How many minutes?
give it. We'll do 10 minutes.
Alrighty then. There you
Yeah. We're giving 10 whole minutes, and they can actually earn their keep. Oh yeah,
go.
definitely.
Let's
Oh
see
well,
something.
yeah, glad you subscribed too, Mr. Fake Scarecrow. You're the only scarecrow I like. The fake scarecrow, the spurious one. There we go. You're the best
I got
scarecrow in
something
the
in the
world.
chat.
I know. I know it is. Yeah. I know exactly who it is. I believe your boo is at the mall working overtime because of the fireworks. So that's where your boo is. So I don't think he'll be here tonight. I'm sure he'll be watching live, but with him being a mall cop, I don't think he's allowed to use his cell phone to make any comments. I mean, like he had, when you're at work, you go to work, not to make 10 community posts an hour. So that's what you
Hey,
do.
Mills.
Hey Mills, how are you? How's it going? We'll just have a random chat tonight. Yeah, making money. Yeah. So how are you, Mills? Are you ready for the 4th of July? Any plans? Anything going on? Yeah.
Oh, she's in Canada. I don't think she celebrates
Oh
4th of
yeah, I
July.
forgot. Yeah, she's in Canada. I'm sorry. Yeah, my bad. I'm just used to everyone being in America. I think I tend to America now, thinking about one of these people who
They
thinks
celebrate Canadian Day.
yeah, she
I
had
think on
Canadian.
the
Yeah, of
1st.
course. Yeah, she had. Yeah, I forgot, Mills. My apologies. I had a brain fart. Hey, Dickard with Dave. How's it going? How's everybody doing? Welcome to the chat again.
Yeah,
How
Thursday,
was your
July
July?
1st,
Okay, so how was your July the 1st?
Canada Day.
There we go. On behalf of Canada Day, I've changed my icon into Jim Leahy, Trailer Park Supervisor of Sunnyvale Trailer Park in Canada. There you go. On behalf
Oh my god.
to celebrate Canada Day. Oh, okay. Oh, like Convoy the movie? Dickard with Dave? What the hell? A con? Did we not move that? Mean that like that 1970s movie, Breaker Breaker One? Now we've got a convoy. That convoy. There we go. I feel safe now. Beggs reminds you of Bubbles. Oh, okay. Freedom. Okay, when you said Convoy Reunion, I'm thinking of Convoy the movie. Like, we've got the biggest convoy. That movie. Beggs reminds me of Bubbles. Do not insult Bubbles, Joseph Camus. How bloody
Oh,
dare you? How dare you insult Bubbles? I'll check that out later. I don't want to click on anything now because I want to try and keep this stream civil and behave tonight, so I can actually keep a stream up for once. Yep, that
yeah.
sound. That's the famous. That's the famous sound. Oh, we got a fake Dave's 25 wanting to come up.
Oh, Jesus.
Solo
it.
Do what?
You can solo your thing.
Let's
But
have a
you don't
look.
want it. It's just up to you.
Let's have a look. See what we got.
Solo it.
25 is a celebrity.
Are you really?
Oh, okay.
Okay. But when you've had like Buster Girl, Bridget, and Barbie Girl, and the Rich Life of Road Trips on your panel,
Yeah.
and now we got Dave's 25 on our panel.
Huh. Hello.
And now he's gone freaking quiet.
Yep.
Yeah. You get a YouTube celebrity on your panel and he says fuck off. Yeah, Trailer Park Boys is great. Okay, well, Dave 25 is stuck in silence. I guess he can't handle my panel. I believe his next court date is on the 19th of July. So that's what I know. Dave, yeah, the 19th of July, I believe. I think it's at 9 a.m. So yeah, he won't. It's another pre-trial conference, so he won't speak to me. But Dave, why do you have 3 pre-trial conferences on your court case? Dave?
Because of a certain stalker in Massachusetts.
Uh-huh. So, and then why did you waive your right to trial by jury too? Why you haven't let the judge decide your fate instead of a jury? Hey, Dave, check the DMs on the private chat, all right?
Like, why are you so obsessed when you're overseas?
Obsessed with what?
A celebrity like myself?
Well, there you go. Well, you guys have TMZ. YouTube's my version of TMZ. I like to keep up with the news and know what's going on. So yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Wow. Man of many
Unbelievable.
a man of very, very words. Okay, so that's all you got. Okay. I want yeah. God, we went quiet here for a second. So I was just checking my message. I just checked my phone really quick. A freaking song was playing on my phone. A jury will convict him. That's interesting. That's an interesting That's an interesting theory. So well, look. Yeah, I've seen the Trailer Park Boys come film. Barbie Girl is a tease. I mean, everybody knew she was trolling. You know who? It was so funny. Yet somebody who we will not name can claim to be in love with her. It was so funny. Yeah, so that is that. Oh, she didn't want to take care of the V card. Is that why you got? Is that what? Is that what? Is that why you have your? Is that why you have your boo to do that? Am I right? He has your boo to take care of. You have your boo takes care of that stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, you
Alright.
can take.
That's sick what they're
Oh.
putting in the chat. I have no idea about any of that.
So
So who's gonna say some nasty shit then?
all right, Dave, you're going bye bye. You're boring. There we go. He gone bye bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's this? I mean, that's fucked up.
No, shit's just getting ridiculous sometimes with shit like this.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck it.
But yeah, no, he gone. So yeah, you can screenshot everything you want. You can screenshot everything you want, Scarecrow 5.2. It's okay. Because, screenshots can be edited and photoshopped, and you can make everything look the same. You can do whatever you want to do with it. You can do anything you want to do with a screenshot. It's so easy. I've done some good. I've done some good shit too with Photoshop, and Hey gamer, how's it going? Hey No Mercy, welcome to the chat.
Oh, Jesus. Fucked up, man.
Mm-hmm.
Lord Jesus.
I mean, the problem is you just cannot have a civil conversation with Dave 25. It's like he's so fucking immature.
Yeah.
So you try to ask him stuff, and he just doesn't. He doesn't listen to you. It's like talking to a fucking. It's like talking to a 4-year-old kid. No offense, Dave, I'm trying to. I was trying to have a decent conversation with you on my panel, Dave 25. But you're fucking boring.
Yeah.
You're not fucking saying much. Sorry for swearing a lot,
Right.
but you could have had your say on panel. We would have been civil with you, and yeah, you would have had your chance to say shit. Hey, Mike Vincent, how's it going? I mean, okay, I'm gonna add you back.
Yo, what why are you talking shit, dude? You're from fucking overseas, dude. Shut the
And
fuck up.
and
No one fucking cares what you have to say, dude. You couldn't do shit.
oh, poor David Branca Jr.
Do shit. You won't do shit,
David
doctor.
David Branca Jr.
Come to the United States to do something about it.
West Smithfield, Rhode Island. Yeah. And if you did say stuff about No Mercy's kids, you're one fucked up individual. Little sad bastard.
You're the one talking about him. I haven't said shit. So you're sick.
Oh, I'm just stating the fact. I'm just stating the fact.
Sick for bringing that up.
I'm just stating the fact, David Jr. What are you going to do? Threaten me with David Sr.?
You're talking a lot of shit when you're in another country.
And
Yeah.
what's me being another country got to do with you? He does. He does. He does know Mercy. He had to get David Senior involved when Steve Coates did a bunch of shit to him. Yeah, David Senior.
Nigger Alex is doing this shit.
Kick him out. Kick him out. Kick him out.
He's banned. I apologize for that awful behavior. He is now banned from my channel. He will never be on my panel again. There you go, David Branca the Wanker. Rhymes too. Kind of like that. It definitely rhymes. Yeah, he had to get David Senior involved over his little spat with Coates.
Jesus. He fucked it up, man.
Yeah, David. Yeah, he had to get. Yeah, he had to get David Senior. He had to get David
That's why
Senior
he has
involved.
zero credibility. Yeah, you damn right.
Yeah, actually, he does. He does. It's like trying to talk. I offered him to come up and have a civil conversation with him, but it was like talking to a 6-year-old fucking kid. In fact, you'll probably get you'll probably get a better conversation out of a 6-year-old kid. You banned David Branca the Wanker. There you go. You're gone. There you go.
Get him out of here in the chat.
Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, he's gone. No, seriously, you can't have a decent civil conversation with him. Yeah. I figured, yeah. I'll probably get more out of my dog talking to my dog than him. I can say to my dog, "Where's your toy?" or whatever. But him, you just don't get nothing. You just can't get nothing out of him.
He got no credibility.
He's trying to come back up again. You banned, David. There you go. You're gone. You banned. There you go. Just banned him from the stream too. So yeah, he's banned from StreamYard. So I'm sure he'll try and come back on again with another link. But yeah, you make a really good point about credibility. And that's I'm being a podcaster and being somebody who speaks in public on a stream. Credibility is a really important part of things because if you've got a bad credibility, something happens, no one's gonna believe you, and what you say is not gonna be a good source of shit compared to somebody who's honest, will never lie, and um Joseph, with how did he get Gabby? Well, I would say it was boredom at first sight. You could hardly call him bright. There you go, and that's how they got together. Because I don't know how the hell I don't know how they got him either, but I don't know. It's like one of life's mysteries, Joseph Camus. We will never ever know how it happened. Um, no, no, no. What happened was, when Gabby was a teenager, she went missing and she ran away with the boyfriend. And in the news article, there was a report. It was like on the local news over there in Rhode Island, saying she had like special needs or some kind of learning disability. And it was actually the ex-boyfriend that she had actually run away with. It was not Dave. I will say, it was not Dave 25. It was her ex-boyfriend. So that's what happened to her when she was a teen. So I won't say nothing. I won't say nothing. So yeah. hmm But yeah, there was like, if you type in her name on there, like Missing Rhode Island teen her name like Gabrielle, it goes by Gabrielle or something, but it's on there. It's in the news, public information, so you can't be doxing. But it definitely wasn't Dave. It was an ex. It was an ex. It was an ex-boyfriend of hers. So. You know how teen girls get when they get to that age and they meet a boy and the boy gets impressionable. Yeah, it's probably that kind of shit too. But one of the things I didn't understand is how they said she had a learning disability, because she don't seem to have one when she streams and talks and shit like that. So I don't get that. That's just like one of those hidden disabilities. But yeah, I know she's got like an anger. I know she's got an anger problem because she snapped at Dave one night when she was filming him outside the gym, and she was pissed about that. So apparently, what I'm hearing as well is allegedly, this is allegedly and educational purposes only. Apparently, Coach sent her a pizza, and Coach sent her a pizza, and apparently she filed a restraining order against Coach. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know how true it is, but it's Dave 25 saying that, and there's not a lot of credibility. And Dave 25 saying the court case is being delayed because of shit Coach is doing. So, well, anybody, yeah, you're correct. She definitely can do better. She definitely can do better with Dave, but she's still at that young, impressionable age where she probably hasn't matured enough yet. And Dave,
Yeah.
and I can't see Dave 25 maturing either, to be honest. He's just gonna walk around thinking he's a YouTube celebrity and this big famous person. But yeah, she definitely can, do better than Dave. Definitely. I mean,
I don't know. Fuck
it
her.
just takes. It's probably going to take a while to find the confidence. Apparently they're still living together, but it's going to take them a while to get the confidence to move on and find somebody else. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Who knows? But yeah, she definitely can do. So, how's your day been, gamer? How's your day been? No Mercy. Anything you've been having with you? I've been playing Cyberpunk again, and I said that. Yeah, I don't know if you guys were listening yesterday, but I was playing Cyberpunk yesterday, and I've been playing as a female character this time. So I've been doing a little bit different compared to the first time I played it. Kind of just starting to play it now, so I can get back into it again when the new DLC comes out in September.
Ah.
She's gross. Okay. Oh, you mean PT, physical therapy? Yeah, personal torture. Yeah, I call it personal. I call it personal torture. Yeah, I had to do physical therapy a couple of years ago when I dislocated my knee. So what happened was I was having a shit at work, and I got you know, oh, you got poop at work, you get paid for it. not
Right?
make I do poop at work. I don't make 5,000 community posts, but I do poop at work. So 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 what
Oh,
happened was
fuck, man.
I'm getting off the shitter, and I dislocated my right knee. My freaking right knee popped out, and I fucking fell on the floor
Oh,
somehow. And then went back in, and
fuck.
I got on the floor. And I'm fucking, and I'm freaking, I'm like walking, and I'm walking in agony, and I'm trying to get home, and I get home, and then,
Oh, my God.
and then, yeah, and then I get home, and then I went back to bed, and I'm lying down, and I woke up, and my freaking leg was in freaking pain, and I thought, I didn't know what was going on, so I had to go. I went to the ER because it was the evening, and what should we call it was closed. What's it called? Urgent care was
Urgent
closed,
care?
so I went to the ER, and they said, "Oh, look swollen," and then they referred me to an orthopedic doctor, and then they looked at me and they said, "Oh, you need a CAT scan." So I had to wait, for a CAT scan, and then I had to wait for the results. So I'm on short-term disability, kind of FMLA leave, and
Oh, Lord.
eventually the results come back. Oh, it's a dislocation, and you need physical therapy. So I had a few weeks. I had about a month's worth of physical therapy. Yeah.
That fucking sucks.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Damn,
So
that sucks ass.
yeah, but yeah, that's why I call it personal torture, because they torture you. And then so I started doing the physical therapy, and I used to call her Lady of Pain, because you'd be in pain and shit. I mean, it did help. It did help with my recovery and shit, to be honest. And one of the things I like what they did was they would actually massage my knee. Wow, 2 months left. Wow. I think I did it for about a month, and then I got released, and then I was like doing exercises at home. But I will say, since I started doing physical therapy on my knees and stuff, it kind of helped me with the arthritis and stuff. I've still been getting pain, but not as bad. But it definitely, hey, Lady Gemini, it definitely does help. 'Cause like my mother was like, it don't work, it didn't work for me. But yeah, I did find it was a good. I did find it worked for me, but yeah, it was like fun. But yeah, it's definitely pain and torture. So yeah, but yeah, that was for my knee. So that happened right before Thanksgiving. I freaking hit my, I dislocated my knee one year. Then a year later, I'm checking my mail. I got my dog on my arm, and I fell on my knee. So that got swollen up exactly almost a year. I couldn't believe it.
Oh, damn.
Hit my knee again. So this year I was looking
Damn.
and looking. Then it was freaking kidney failure. Then so this year I'm keeping myself wrapped in bubble wrap.
Right?
Yeah, I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing bad to happen to me. So I'm definitely gonna be keeping myself in bubble wrap this year.
Right?
Yeah, so that's my plan. Bubble wrap this year. I mean,
Bubble,
I can
Bubble
probably,
boy.
yeah. I mean, one of the things I can say is I've never broken a bone in my body. That's like one of the proudest moments I have. I don't know how I haven't, but I've never broken a bone in my body. So,
Yeah.
so
Oh,
any,
Jesus.
oh, I know. So anything new with you, Lady Gemini? No, anybody got anything new happening? Any gossip or anything?
I know, right? The gossip news.
No, I ain't got nothing really. I went in AZ for a little while, listened to that, and I had to listen to Jake talk, and then I went ahead and I ain't even, hey, Night Rider, how's it going? I even went on to even hardly listen to Mr. T now, so his shit's just boring. But yeah, The good news is I get to sleep. The good news is I get to sleep in tomorrow. Get a nice. I got a nice. So you got a broken wrist and 2 legs. What the hell? What the hell did you? What the hell did you do? How the hell did you broke a?
Yeah.
How the hell did you broke a broken wrist and 2 ribs? I mean,
Wow.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised I've never broke a bone. Like one time, my mother made me get on a horse with no saddle, and the horse just had a lead rope on it. So I get on this stupid horse. I was a teenager at the time, and I kind of fell on my back on this horse, but I was fine.
Oh God.
Did not, yeah, did not do any damage to me. And the nearest I've had to a broken bone was when a frigging horse like did something to my toenail on my big toe, and it
Oh
kind of
shit.
it stepped on my big toe. It stepped on my shoe and it hit my big toe, and it caused my toenail to go and grow. And that's about as near as to a broken bone I've ever had. I've never,
Fuck.
apart from knee dislocations. That's about it. So, but yeah, when I did have the so when they did the when they did the MRI scan, because like I'm like 6'3" or something. I'm a tall guy. See, I'm a tall, yeah.
Damn.
So fight. Who the hell was you fighting with? Fighting, skiing. What the bloody hell? So yeah. So I have this condition where my kneecaps are higher up than what they're supposed to be, and I never
Oh
ever
shit.
knew about this until they did the MRI scan. So and
Oh shit.
that can cause a lot of kneecaps. That can cause a lot of dislocations too. Yeah. We can. It's called. So yeah, it's called patella. Something. It's called patella. Kneecap higher. It's got this Latin name to it. It's called. Sorry, I'm just mumbling on because I stutter a lot according to somebody and I can't make a full sentence. Hey Angie. Okay,
What's that?
it's called patella alta. There you go, and it means my kneecap is higher than what it's supposed to be, and it can cause a lot of dislocations too. Um, GT, I don't know what about you, but I'm telling myself in Slack just got me worried up. I don't want to go to jail. And then okay, but we do have to ask a simple question: does he have a lawyer judge, or does he have a judge lawyer? Uh, in the terms of and in the terms of rich life, you're all off to jail, jail, jail. And there's another issue too. If he was to file charges, he would have to do what Monkey Boy did with rich life, and he would actually have to travel to North Carolina to file the paperwork, just like what Monkey Boy did to rich life. So he ain't gonna do nothing. So I wouldn't. Yeah, but we can actually start our own little Alcatraz. Like like what Rich Life says, you're all after jail, JEIL. So we're gonna get loaded up and we're all gonna go to jail. Oh, I know. I'll tell you what. Thank you for reminding me, Lady Gemini. So okay. So first of all, good evening, Nelly. I hope you're having a very good evening and happy 4th of July to you and your family. Hello, Brian B. Boot. Good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Happy 4th of July to you and your family. Hello to all the people watching who are spying and lurking. Happy 4th of July to you and your family. There you go.
Happy 4th.
You cannot get police for that. You're the you're the FBI. FBI. I know. It's like this poon guy calling the FBI on freaking Jake. Calling the Dave 25. I'm overseas, so the FBI has no jurisdiction. Yeah, a corporate lawyer from Amazon. No, he's probably gonna go. He's probably gonna go on an AI machine and just make his own shit up. and just email it to her. Yeah. But
Yeah.
I mean, what's gonna happen? Oh no! I offered Brian because Brian's such a because Nelly keeps hiding his channel. Yeah, Poon definitely is a twit because he keeps hiding his channel. Brian's got no job to do. I was going to interview him for the job of channel manager for me because he does such a good job, but he declined. He declined an interview, but he does have a bad employment record with me because he was a rogue mod and he was unbanning people who are banned. So yeah, there we go. But yeah, Poon definitely is a twit. So yeah, nothing like starting rumors and making shit up sometimes. But yeah,
Uh-oh. Sorry about that. He'll be back. Technical difficulties. Do.
Yeah, damn government internet. If that government internet kicked me off again. I was just clicking with I was like clicking on my mouse and stuff. So just trying to figure out what was going on. So, and of course nothing really.
Oh, come on now. I know Poon lives about 20 minutes from me.
I know you said that too. That's scary.
Oh yeah, it is.
A babe magnet, and a former porn star. I mean, yeah, porn star, former. No. Oh my god. Yeah, you know what happened? Yeah, what's going to happen to him? Is he going to be another one, Jeremy, and end up in jail? Yeah. I swear some of these people, live in a fantasy land, like, Dave 25 claiming he's a YouTube celebrity, Elbow claiming he's a YouTube celebrity, Poon claiming he's a porn star and this shit and that shit, Dave 25 claiming he's living in dating a freaking OnlyFans person and rich life and his $1 million penny. So these people just live in a freaking fantasy world.
$1 million penny? What year was that?
I don't know, but he's got $1 million penny. Yeah.
Excuse me.
How him and his oh my god, I don't know too much about Poon, but what I've heard, it just scares the crap out of me. But yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe Poon and MFW need to hook up. That would be the hookup of the century. Poon and MFW.
Ugh.
And
I hope he don't burn the house. I hope he doesn't burn her house down.
And MFW can wear the awful MFW can wear the awful wig she has. Yeah, definitely can. Definitely can, and definitely can wear the awful wig. It's like, oh my god.
We'll be singing "The Roof Is on Fire."
Yeah. Yeah, come out. Yeah, whoa. What you can imagine? You can imagine. They would be a great couple. Can you imagine it? Poon and MFW, and he burns the house down, and then the MFW can do a fundraiser for the house. Yeah, for the house. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so YouTube don't pay me no more. Life is difficult, and please PayPal. Yeah, should be big icon. She could do a GoFundMe and yeah.
Oh god, that's insane.
Does Poon drink?
I don't know. I think so.
There you go. They can get drunk. They can get drunk on stream together. Have a drinking competition. What did he say? Let's have a look. MFW and Planet Randy. I think Poon Handler and MFW. That would definitely be the YouTube power couple. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, definitely would be the YouTube power couple. But yeah,
Right?
just be looking at what's going on. So somebody's deleted all their community. Oh no, they haven't. Give me a second. Just want to check. Yeah, all the community posts from today have been deleted by you know who. Let's have a
Yeah.
look. Randy is a black hole. I will never get the image out my head when she. Oh my god. Oh my god. That. I swear, I would never even. If she was the last woman, if MFW was the last woman on Earth, I said this many times, I would not even talk. No, 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 no. All the alcohol in the world. Nope, 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 nope. Wolf Den can't stand Randy. Here's the link if anybody wants to come up. Feel free. It's an open panel. Unless your name's Dave25, it's a closed panel to you. However,
Come on, people, come on in.
if you're a normal
Wanna
mature
bite? Shit.
if you're a normal mature person, it's an open panel where we just talk a bunch of shite. We just mumble on because don't forget I stutter and I can't make a whole sentence, so I need someone to come on panel.
Yeah, come on, people. Come on, people. We need a third person here. Come on.
Yeah, we
Give me a
definitely.
number 3. 3 is the number, people.
Yeah.
The Father, Son, the Holy Ghost. Come on, the 3s, baby.
Well, here's the thing. So Randy's treated me okay. I mean, people say, sometimes people come into people's lives at different times, and people see somebody differently to how other people see him differently. It's always gonna, it's always gonna happen. You know, you come in,
Exactly.
you meet somebody, and you see them how you see them, but somebody else has had issues with them in the past. I'm not saying, it just happens. It happens a lot of time. It happens a lot of times. Sometimes people go in chats and there's somebody they don't like, and they particularly like that person. I've had, people like Kimmy C. I've had a one with Kimmy C over the most stupidest thing, and she was kind of like Nelly, just turned it into something stupid that it shouldn't have been in the first place. I mean, here's the thing. I was over it the next day. I didn't give two shits about it. I forgot about it because it wasn't worth worrying about. It wasn't worth crying about. But no, she had to make it into a frigging whole drama and want me to come on Steve Billings and want me to do this and want me to do that. No, I'm not. I'm not doing that.
Wow. Just don't want to waste your time. Come on. 3 people, come on.
Hey, fire dude, how's it going?
Hey, we got the number 3.
How's it going?
Hello.
Going good. How about you guys?
We're doing good. I'm celebrating my last day of freedom.
Oh, I know,
Before the British police come knocking on my door and take me to jail.
We're all being watched by the FBI. Gotta watch it.
Yeah. So, hello to the FBI. Hello to the CIA. Hello to the British intelligence. Hello to the New Zealand police.
Because we're gonna get what's coming to us.
Yeah.
Look out.
Hello, police. Hello.
We're going to jail. We're all going to jail. JEIL. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting swatted. Yay.
Oh yeah. Well, we all know who that. We all know who's making those correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the part. Here's the thing. People are always going to support people you don't like. Same as Mark Terry. There's still going to be people who are going to be wrench holders. There's still going to be people going to go in this chat.
Exactly.
It's gonna happen with everybody. Oh, I don't like so and so because so and so's on there. So and so's on there. It's just gonna happen in every single room. I mean, I don't care. I don't care who goes in whose chat, whatever who you all support. It don't bother me. Even if you all win a Mark Terry's, that's your business. It's your account.
Yeah.
It's who you like and who you are. But people. There's that 60-year-old man on the panel. He's not here. The guy who sounds 60. but yeah, he's not here.
60, yeah, 60 years old.
You're 60.
No. Close, 58.
Okay, well there you go. Oh, how dare you! He's still in his 50s. How dare you call him a 60-year-old man?
Hey, I had to get my Geritol and come up, so,
Yeah.
Oh no. No.
How
Can't
dare
be.
you call him a 60-year-old man? He's still in his
I can't.
50s. I mean, I'm in my 40s, but sometimes I feel like a teenager sometimes.
See, he calls me a fake firefighter, but he says I quit the fire department to go work for Toys R Us, so that doesn't quite make sense.
It don't make sense.
What?
Oh, this one big problem. Toys R Us went bankrupt.
Yeah, Toys R Us has been gone, yeah.
Yeah. What did you do? Yeah. You could have worked for Toys R Us. You could have gone in the toy department and got a fire helmet. Yeah.
Hell, I could have been a Walmart greeter.
Yeah. Or I don't know. Or on roller skates at Sonic, whatever you call it. Yeah. You could be a Walmart greeter. Welcome to Walmart. Get your shit and get out.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, you could be a mall cop.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
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 They can call me a fake cop.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, that's a good idea. Shit.
You could be a lieutenant. You could be a high rank.
I mean a mall cop. Mall cops are
You'd be
great.
higher than.
You get a uniform. You get to walk around the shopping mall all day. You get a radio, and you get
Right.
And you get to chase people
Right.
out. I mean, even Trailer Park Boys had a mall cop character in it called Gary the Mall Cop.
And you even get to carry a badge
Yeah.
and a can of mace.
Yeah.
Woo!
I know. Or you could be like a security guard like Elbow Travels is, but he's an unarmed security guard. He's too scared. He's too scared to get his license.
Right.
Yeah, he is too scared to get. He is too scared. Definitely too scared to get his license.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you all remember Elvis Travels shooting with Rosie?
I didn't see that one.
Oh.
Let me see if I can find it.
It's educational purposes only, folks.
Of course, this is not how to handle a gun. There was a video of him at the shooting somewhere. It was like on the.
Was it in California?
Yeah,
California?
yeah, with Rosie. I cannot find that. Elvis Travels gun shooting. There's one of them cooking steaks. Of course, a lot of that shit just disappeared. But there was a video of him shooting, and it kind of looked scary. It kind of looked scary of him shooting a gun. But yeah, he was. Yeah, he's the kind of I mean, he wouldn't last long as a police officer. He couldn't even shoot a freaking gun. He's too scared.
Has Brian been on panel before?
Never.
Never? Oh, I don't think so.
He's just a keyboard warrior. He's just talk. He's never been on panel.
Yeah.
Mhm. He's just a kid's ass. I just call him a cult man. I just call him a cult member now because he just can't see how bad this person really is without saying their name.
Speaking of Brian, A's been coming up and showing his actual picture of himself. It's kind of amazing. I guess he's kind of like had a.
Who has?
Evil Abe.
He's
been coming up showing his picture, so he's finally admitted to it that that's who he is.
Oh wow. I'm not too. Yeah, I don't really. Yeah, apparently, according to you know Hill, according to you know who, he was in my channel yesterday talking shit, but
Was
I
he?
don't. Yeah,
I never saw him, but it could have been.
yeah. Hey, I'm gonna step away for a couple of minutes.
Okay.
If you
Okay.
guys could keep if you guys could keep stuff going, that would be cool. I appreciate it. I will be back.
All right.
I just got to do something really quick.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay.
Do
Thank you
what you
so much.
gotta do. All right. Okay. Let's get the show on the road. All right. What do you want to talk about?
Let's
You
bring up
go first.
Nelson. Why don't you come on up? Let's have a little chat. No, that won't happen.
No. Yeah, pay him $20.
That's right.
Paying nothing.
Because he's special, just like Rich Live.
I do have a Cash App and a PayPal, but I don't, I do it sometimes, but not a lot.
Yeah, so there's a few people I know. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. I mean, some people got my Cash App information. They send me something, and I'd be appreciated. It's like, thank you.
I don't know, but he sure proved himself. He got $40.
Oh, wow. For what he going to do for $40?
That's a good question.
My question.
We can't even buy some good groceries that anymore.
Nope. Everything's going up. My gosh.
That's about a full tank of gas in California.
Oh, yeah. If you have a big ass truck, that's like shit.
Yeah.
Almost
More
fuel
important.
half.
That's true.
Oh my gosh. You won't come. Please don't play at me. Well, I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sorry I talk about family members, but you talk about mine. I mean, it's tit for tat. Can't help it.
That's right. Pot meat kettle, does it say?
Dare you? Shit. But I'm sorry, folks. I mean, everybody's gonna think I'm the bad person in this YouTube land. Shit.
He seems to think that everything's okay for what he does, but if you do it, heaven forbid. You're a stalker, you're a creep, you're a weirdo. But he can do all his shit.
I never dated him. That's for one. Thank God.
He's got that all up on his community page.
Yeah, they think I was his ex-girlfriend. Like, ex-girlfriend? No. I would have told you guys I admit it, but shit, we never dated. We were flirting. That's one thing. Flirting is, one thing. Being in a relationship is another. I mean, that's kind of like...
Last time I checked, Texas to New York is quite a bit of a drive. So.
Yes, that's correct.
That would be a long drive.
That's a long trip, shit. Did he leave YouTube again? Who leaves YouTube again? Oh, Lord.
Oh, he never leaves.
Yeah.
I don't know what his new thing is about, talking about how it's gonna stream, but it's gonna be something different, and people can't come after him. I don't get that.
Exactly.
Is there a new program out there I'm not aware of?
I don't know.
And how does he says he's gonna get his watch hours, but how is he gonna be monetized if he's not gonna stream? I don't understand that at all.
They say like when I read the, how you call it, it's kind of like the terms of service, but it's like what to do, to get monetized. They said like, you gotta have your videos up for one. If you private it or you unlist it, it doesn't count to your.
And he does that quite often, so I don't know how.
Yeah. I mean, I have my videos up. I have some that private it, yes. But the reason is because they're like a bunch of duds.
Yeah.
My videos, some of my live streams are a bunch of duds, so I was like private it for, But until now, I kept my, videos up. I keep getting like these copyright claims because I posted some videos like music, and
Yeah, they
YouTube
worry
just
more about that
fucking
than
up with
anything
me.
else.
Oh my God! It's like I put something like a patriotic song. It was a Hulk Hogan song, you know. I mean, I got like a copyright claim with a orange triangle on there. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's like, oh, there's some of the videos they can't see in certain places. I'm like, really? Oh well, if it's Russia, if it's somewhere else, don't watch it. Don't watch it.
Oh, and also Nelson, that little claim you're making that I actually went up and cammed up and was peeking through somebody's window. For one thing, I don't live in I live in the country. There's no houses around here yet, so that's impossible. And second of all, ask no mercy. She said that I'm a fake firefighter and that I'm the one that told. She's the one that told you that I've cammed up. So she knows I don't have a cam. All I have is a mic. So
There you go.
your little
I'm
claim is a
back.
lie.
All right, what have we missed? I'm sure you all enjoyed your peace and quiet for me for a couple of minutes.
Oh, just talking about Nelson's lies.
What life?
Yeah.
Lies.
Oh, lies. Yeah. I know. Like apparently I did this and I
Yeah.
did that.
Oh, I know you didn't. He said you did, so I know he was
Yeah.
lying.
Yeah. No,
Stupid.
he just lied. He lied. No, I'm gonna say it again. He lies. He twists things and he makes things sound 10 times worse than
Exactly.
what they actually were. And if he was to file charges, in theory we could say, well, this is how he behaves. This is what he does. I've got him saying this. I've got him making threats. I've got him doing this. So he's just as bad as anybody else.
Exactly.
You know, he can't. He can't say, well, it's self defense because he's still saying shit too.
Yep.
I mean, if he doesn't want it to happen, then he just needs to stop reacting, ignore us, and just go away.
And what's he do this morning? He said that he's got cops watching, that we're all being investigated, but yet he's in there yelling.
Yeah.
Yeah, that they'll tell him don't talk about the case, otherwise it's going to ruin the whole thing. So
And you don't tell people. You don't tell people you're doing that shit.
exactly.
He's just trying to put Yeah. Well, there was shits there was on his stream this afternoon saying that this shit was being played.
Oh yeah,
I wasn't even streaming this afternoon or doing it or doing anything.
Yep.
When he was streaming, I was
If
like,
he's told they tried to, they tried to like give him some shit and twist everything around. I mean that's what's going on right now in this YouTube land, we'll call it. I mean, people sending shit. Oh, so and so said this to you and blah blah. And where's the fucking proof to it? Where's the shit that they sent to you? Show it out.
exactly.
So Troll comes in, says we're doing this, I'm doing this, and he believes the shit instead of going to investigate for himself. If someone walked in and said now he's talking about you or talking about whatever, I'm not gonna believe that troll until I actually go and see what's going on in that chat myself.
Yep.
Because I don't know who that troll is. 99.9% it's a fucking troll doing that to cause trouble to get a freaking reaction.
Exactly. There you go.
They're not going to be telling the truth. They're just going to be, they're just going to be causing shit. And you don't believe trolls because they're there to start shit. They're there to make things, they're there to make, things 10 times worse.
Yep.
And one of the things I will say about me, okay, I know I can be a little bit bad sometimes, and I know I've done some bad shit. And I know some people actually did not approve of me doing the porn bomb to Nelly. Yeah. So here's what I'm going to say. If I did offend you, I do apologize. It was very immature of me. So there you go. It's something I will not be doing again. However, I am prepared to own up to what I did, and I kind of don't want it to ruin my reputation. So that'll be the last time and first time I will be doing that. So
Yeah,
I just want to say that.
whoever that was this morning was saying that AZ had Nora and MER in there, and they were talking about the obituary and laughing about it. I don't think they were even streaming at that time, so I don't know what.
No,
No,
no, they weren't there. I was there. Yes, it was Ghost Troll who made the video.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, about that, the obituary shit. It was Ghost Troll. I was there. Yes, I saw it. Yes, but did I do all that shit? No. So why are you accusing me something that I didn't do? Blame it on Ghost Troll. Take it up on him. Good luck on that.
And then one thing, hey, there's another thing I want to say too. Look, I'm a troll. I'm always going to be a troll. That's me. But if any of my regulars are unhappy with anything I say or do, my DMs on my Twitter account are always open.
Listen,
So I just want
I
to know
said
that.
something in the chat. I think I said something in the chat earlier. I shouldn't say it, but I'm going to admit it to it. But when you talk about my family, I can talk about yours too. So it's like you talk about my kids, I'm going to be, if you have a child, I will talk about yours. Tit for tat. Okay? So I'm not going to be sitting there and just, let them attacking me. No, I'm going to defend myself for this shit. You don't like the way I am, how I am and everything? Well, I'm sorry. That's just me. So, I'm sorry. I apologize for that. My attitude and everything. I was pretty pissed off, So, and I had screenshots of that shit.
But yeah, he does. He was accusing me of doing Shazam on his friggin' panel. That's not me. He just makes shit up as he goes along.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, and I don't do shit like that. Yes, I did do what I did. I did show that disgusting, friggin' awful porn on you. I did porn bomb you, but I class it as malicious compliance too. You told me to cam up. I put my cam on. He just didn't like what I showed. So yeah. So I am going to use the I am going to use the malicious compliance thing. So that's what I'm gonna do. So oh, you want Dave? Let's have a look. Yeah, he is old. He's old drama, but I still get a kick from having him triggered. To be honest, not much to say about Dave really, apart from he's not a YouTube celebrity. He's immature, like talking to a 4-year-old. He's
a fat piece of shit.
He's back in court again, and that's about it. So give me a second. I'm gonna pull something up so you'll know what's going on. Let's have a look. Alrighty. Let's have a look. But yeah, Coach reckons he's got probation, which is completely bullshit because it's not even actually happened. He's still got a court case going on. Give me a second.
Oh, damn.
Sounds like there we go. We want that name. We want to do it from. So to today. That's the 4th of July now. Happy 4th of July, everybody.
Well, it's still on the 3rd.
Yeah, okay. So that's the case. Okay, this is the case number. Let's have a look. Hit paste. And then we're going to go there. Then we're going to go here. Let's have a look. Deviant Dave. Oh, who? Do you mean like Dave 25 or do you mean Deviant Dave? Who's Deviant Dave?
I don't know.
Okay, let me go on the StreamYard. Present, share screen. Can you all see this okay, or is it too small?
Let me see. Kind of too small.
Well, let me see if I can zoom it bigger. It's the way to zoom shit in. Okay, there we go. How about now?
A little bit more.
Alrighty. So.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, there we go.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
All right, so this is his court case. So this is not doxing; it is public information that's available on the internet, and it is for educational purposes only. So this is his court case here. Got the case number, state of Rhode Island. It's a misdemeanor. So he's got crank obscene telephone calls, arrest, cyber stalking, and harassment, both on the same date. Both are filed. The case is still open. So coach is talking bullshit. State of Rhode Island defendant. That's his name. That's his lawyer. Date of birth. Smithfield Police Department. So St. Patrick's Day. So he was, criminal complaint filed. His bail, rights waiver, notice of court date, affidavit filed. Then on the 4th of April, not guilty plea, entry of appearance, bail recognized. He got. Then he did some waiver of a jury trial. So, the judge is going to find him guilty or not guilty. And then different court dates. So, and then
this was going into Wall. He did go into, or was it Office Depot or Home Depot? Or everyone
yeah. It was Home Depot.
Okay.
So he's back in court on the 17th of this month for the fourth pre-trial conference. So this shit's been going on since April, since he's been going to court. And then this is his bond, $2,000 bond, non-domestic, no contact order, and no trespassing. So he's not allowed to contact this Home Depot guy, and he's not allowed to go to shop or order anything from him. Home Depot.
Probably gotta go to Lowe's.
Yep. So that's his court.
No Home Depot for you.
That's his court case. So they keep having like a pre-trial conference. So apparently it's to do with some issue with the evidence and stuff. So they keep changing. They keep going for shit. But it's like taking so. It's a freaking misdemeanor case. Why is it taking so long to get it done? That's what I don't understand.
True.
Yeah.
So he's pleading not guilty. I would have thought they would have offered him an easy plea deal, but because he's probably not accepted a plea deal, he's gonna he'll get punished for it.
Oh, he's a celebrity though,
Mm-hmm.
He probably thinks he's gonna get off.
Kind of remind me of Anderson Henderson.
Yeah.
Oh, are you too celebrity? I'm a rapper. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
You got that shit from Anderson Henderson. Okay.
Well, that's where they all copy. That's where they all copy it from. They all want to be, like Mark Terry copies Begg saying this, he copies Elbow. He just copies everyone saying.
Oh God.
I know. I know. And then apparently Norm. I did hear that Norm F was in Mark Terry today saying no money, honey.
Too bad.
Yeah. He was in there. He was in there saying no money, honey. So, yeah.
So who's he giving money to? Birds?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I know he gives his. I know he gives his. I know Norm F gives his money to the most weirdest people. I swear. It used to be Martelli.
Yep.
It was Beggs. Then it was Holly Undead too. And he used to always give money to Rosie O'Kelly, and then he gave a bunch of money to Elvis Travels. But now
Oh,
it's like
God.
Beggs. He just goes from place to place, from place to place.
Why he's giving out money like, oh, my God.
Uh-huh. I know. I know. He could give out. I know. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why either. But they like to. They like to give them. They like to give the money away. But yeah.
I mean, that's the money that he's supposed to be needed for himself. I give it away to
Well,
people.
I don't know where he
You don't
gets the
even
money.
know
I don't
the
know where he
fuck.
gets the money from because I hear all kinds of rumors. He's got no money and he's always remortgaging his house and doing this and doing that. So I don't know where. I don't know where he gets the money from because, like, all of a sudden he'll have money, he'll get drunk, he'll throw the money again, and then he gets broke again, and then eventually a few months later he'll start doing it again. So I don't even know where. I don't even know where his
Yeah.
money comes from. So yeah.
Mm-mm.
So who know? I mean, who knows? But yeah, he's always he was always chucking money away. He gave Elbow thousands of dollars. He gave Holly Undead allegedly thousands of dollars, and I know Elbow Travels got jealous of that, to be honest, because he was always bitching about. He was trying to figure out and work out how much money Holly Undead had from him because he wasn't getting that paycheck no more. So he was always losing out and stuff. So who knows? But yeah. I'm surprised. I mean, but one of the things that amazes me too is how Beck's channel's still standing. To be honest,
Right.
with all the shit he pulls.
Oh, God.
Because like the only time I've seen Beck's channel fall was when he made the announcement that Jill died,
Yeah.
and that
I
was the
remember
you
that.
know got you know I'm not going to talk I'm not going to talk disrespectful of the dead, but I'm just going to say that I was the only time I had ever seen his chat busy. His his stream was full of people. Was the day he announced he
Jill.
announced he announced that news, and
Yeah.
that was it. But yeah, is it? I'm hearing stuff. But I am hearing rumors about Seasons filing charges on him. Do you know whether that's true or not?
I heard that same.
Uh,
Yeah, I heard that.
But I don't know how. I don't know how. I don't know how true that is. But yeah, I mean, yeah, he don't get many. He don't get many. He doesn't get any hardly any views either on his channel. Really.
True.
He don't get a lot of people. Some of his videos will get. The highest I'm seeing of his of his videos is like 221 views, which is still not it's still not a lot on his short ones. But um his the video where R.I.P. My beloved Jill that got 3.1k views. That was it. That was the busiest I've ever seen his channel. But he doesn't get he doesn't seem to get he don't get the views on his stream. I mean, I'm a smaller channel with a lot less subscribers than him, but I get the same views on my channel compared to what he gets.
yep.
So
Hmm.
on my channel, my channel's still growing,
Right.
and it has because I haven't been streaming too long, and I just started I made a few dumb videos, and then all of a sudden I had about 60 something subscribers, and then I started doing replayed Elbow and made a few Westlife videos and just trolling Nelly, and all of a sudden my whole channel just kind of went and it's kind of exploded. So
Yep.
which is a good thing, really. A very good thing. You've got anything planned for tomorrow? If you do, I know I'll probably ask you again, but are you ready for the 4th of July?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
kinda.
over to a friend's house and watch some Lego fireworks being shot off. But
That's cool. Yeah. I just can't wait. I just can't wait till it's. I just cannot wait till it's all over, back to normality. Oh, sugar! I forgot. According to Dave, I'm overseas. So um, yeah, yeah. It's treason day, isn't it? So yeah, I'm me being British, and me being overseas. I have to hide tomorrow. So yeah, just I'm overseas.
has anybody ever
Say
heard of this
hi.
guy? This guy called the Crazy Malky Woodland Show.
The crazy what?
Malky Woodland Show.
Nope.
This dude is
Uh,
certifiably nuts, man.
Is he on YouTube?
Yeah, Dateline did a video about him, and it's like, whoa, guy.
That might have been the person Facey was watching,
I
and
think it is. Yeah,
she didn't want no one to know about it because that was a that was like a hiding place, get away from YouTube, and of course, you know what happens in this community. So goes somewhere, and then it shows up on somebody else's recommended feed, and they click on it, and
yeah.
all of a sudden, that's what happens. They end up with they end up going people end up finding out about him. It's always the way. You can never have a hidey place or a safe haven in this community because
Yeah, true.
somebody's always going to find you. And that's what allegedly happened to you know who. They used the names to Scarecrow, and eventually, they didn't know. Nobody knew who the Scarecrow was, but somebody ended up finding him. That's all it takes.
Yeah, you can thank me and Gamer for that one.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. So what? So how did you find? So how did the hell did you find him?
Well, because I know how Nelson acts, and I know how he talks and stuff, and how he,
Uh huh.
So I figured him out right away. So me and Gamer decided, well, we're gonna trigger him to see if it's him. Well, we triggered him, all
Uh
right. So
huh.
we found out that it was Scarecrow was him.
Uh huh. What was he streaming about on that channel when
Oh, he was. I think he was on Noodles.
Okay.
Yeah, he was on somebody else's panel, and that's all I told.
So yeah, of course, yeah. He just wanted to come back here because, like, I knew he'd disappear for a while, but I knew he wasn't like gonna hide. I knew he would end up
Yeah.
coming back. I definitely, I definitely knew it.
He called me weird because I figured out it was him.
Uh huh. That's hilarious. Yeah, so I was yeah, because I get. Last time last time I heard him was when he had the Wish Life Archives channel, and then he was trying to hit on with Smiley Poker's Wish Life's baby mom, and that
Yeah.
was it. He just kind of, I don't know, I used to like listen to him, when I was part of the, when I was on the other accounts, and I don't know, he just kind of got, I don't know, he's just like I first thought he was a boring old man in his like 60s or something, trying to hitting on Wish Life's baby mom, and that's what I thought he was. That's what my first impression was,
Yep.
and that was it.
yeah.
I'm still trying to find this gun shooting with Elvis Travels. If you've always got any videos you want me to show, that's fine. So you just put the link in there. Just put in the link.
All right.
I'm still trying to find the videos. I'll show any. As long as I don't get a strike on it, I'll show anything. I don't care.
Is it in Rosie's or is it in,
It was with Rosie O'Kelly. There was clips of it.
Hmm.
Because sometimes I like showing classic clips on my streams too, but I cannot find. Because like I was showing the one last night where he called the cops on Tasha Teelan, and I finally found that clip, which was definitely a good clip to show. Oh, look. Let's have a look. She got playlists. There we go. Let's have a look. Oh, that was that. That was. God, I've been. But yeah, I just can't. Yeah, it's like there's always good clips, and then they disappear, and you can never find them. Hey, just looking at Twitter now. So apparently, I just seen No Mercy posted this on Twitter. Apparently, if you live in Virginia, you can't go on Pornhub no more
Really?
because you have to have an ID to go on Pornhub.
Wow.
And apparently, they're saying that giving your ID card every time you want to visit an adult platform is not the most effective solution.
Now, how can they do that? Because that would be going against somebody's rights.
Wouldn't it be going against the First Amendment?
Yeah.
Freedom of the press and shit like that.
Yeah, it would. I would believe that would.
Because it's still technically speaking, a porn site is
Like
still
they can't ban a porn place because
Yeah.
they can't do that.
Yeah, you can't ban it. Yeah,
Not unless it's legal. I mean, if it's legal porn, then yeah. But I mean,
exactly,
if it's legal,
exactly. Because
can't.
it's not gonna let you.
We don't live in China.
Oh, we're
Well,
starting to turn that.
China
Well,
does.
Well, we're starting to turn that way with the TikTok ban. Montana's
That's true.
Montana's supposed to be banning TikTok, and other countries want to ban TikTok. But
Wow.
the thing, here's the thing: it's the most stupid. It's the most stupid. It's the most stupidest. It's the most stupidest thing to do.
Yeah.
If another country wants to spy on us, they're gonna do it regardless. They're worried about the Chinese owning TikTok and doing that and doing that. But where does half the shit that gets imported come from? China.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the most stupid. It's the most stupidest thing. If these companies are going to spy on us, they can spy on us from China. They can do all kinds of shit, hacking and do all kinds of shit online. I don't get what the ownership of TikTok has to do with it. When they can do that shit already. I mean, he's another example. We see a lot of we get a lot you get a lot of scam calls from scammers on cell phones or on cell phones and landlines stuff.
Oh yeah.
Where are those calls from? India.
Yeah. Yeah, India.
And prior to all that happening, where did all the banks and other companies outsource their call centers to? India.
Yep.
So these these people setting up call centers probably in the same buildings as legit call centers too. And
Yeah, exactly.
I mean they can set up a call center anywhere, and they're having your information anyway.
Yep.
And it's all being sent to friggin' India, where all the scam call centers come from. It's just
It's true.
so they're more worried about saving labor than they are our personal data protection, sending it overseas. But you can't look at you can't look at a porn site if you're of adult age. If you're of adult age.
Yep.
I mean, what it's like. This one might be me. Because I grew up in Europe. Because I grew up in the UK. I'm live from the UK, and one of the things that happened. You guys have like Dish Network and Direct TV, like satellites up in space. Well, over there we had a satellite too, and ours was called Sky. It was owned by freaking Rupert Murdoch who owns Fox. However, it was a pan European satellite, and Sky, rented, TV, rented space on that satellite. So that whole satellite covered the whole, covered the whole Europe. Because here's a big country. Europe, the UK's tiny compared to here, compared to the States. And you used to get all kinds of German channels on the satellite, on the satellite TV. So all the English speaking channels were all, you had to have a card to put in your box to get the channels from Scramble. But all the German channels were free to air. And then every weekend on the German channels, in the evening, they would show soft porn movies.
Oh God.
Yeah, and they were, oh my god, they were comic. I mean, they were comical. And my grandparents used to watch them. And my grandparents had the satellite dish too. And my grandparents, when they were alive, they were great. They were the most funniest. They were like the most funniest people ever. And they used to call it Dirty Dutch. And they used to tell me about what they used to watch. They used to tell me about watching it and shit. And then of course, we had the satellite TV at home too. And I remember, being a teenager. I was like 13, 14-year old
Same here.
teenager. And I'm watching these movies, and I'm learning German like, ja, das ist gut, ja, ich komme. So yeah, that was the freaking, that was,
Oh, shit.
that was, it was like 1970s freaking soft porn, all the hair, all the hair,
Oh, yeah.
armpits and hairy pussies and shit. It was so funny. I remember one time, and this movie I was watching. I always remember this. It was some dirty vicar, and he's like spying on these naked girls or something, and he falls in horse shit, and his face is like shies and it's a shit. Yeah.
Oh damn.
But yeah, yeah. And this is like this is German TV. It was all yeah. It was
Yeah,
great.
back then we had satellite TV too, and everything was free back then. So you can just turn the satellite, you can get all the porn channels for free.
Yeah, they were great. It was great watching it. I mean, it was great watching the German TV because, like, a lot of the German shows are dubbed into German.
So what happened to me? Everybody when I went to high school, everybody came to my house to watch porn on the weekends. So
Yeah, it was great. It was great. Being you got your hormones. Now this is pre-internet too. There was no, there was no internet back then, and your hormones. You have this hormonal teenager. Because don't forget, I'm a virgin. Apparently, according to who. According to who. And watching all these, so there was no internet, there was no internet then. I mean, the only thing we
No,
had
there
back then was when I had a PC called a Commodore Amiga.
yeah, I remember that.
It was strip poker on that thing. So apart from the German TV and strip poker, that was your access to porn back then.
Damn.
Yep,
Yeah.
there's no computers, no internet,
Yeah, no internet.
nothing.
There was no internet because
No
'cause,
cell
like,
phones.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I've had the computer since I had the computer since I was like 4 years old. If you want to know about the specs, 64K memory, and it was like a 2 megahertz processor. games were
Jesus.
games were on cassette tapes.
AOL dial up.
Yeah,
Ugh.
there was no dial-up then either.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, there was like bulletin
Damn.
boards when there was like bulletin when they got a Commodore Amiga. Apparently there was bulletin boards, and that was about it. But I was always out on my bike. I was always out on the street playing. I was always out playing out. Always on my bike. Always doing shit. I go on the computer when when I couldn't go out, or sometimes after school I'd play on the computer.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, and that would be it. That would be it. I would always be out, even when I was a teenager. I still go out when I could and do homework eventually, and do shit and then play on the computer. But yes, I had a computer, but I didn't. I wasn't on it. I wasn't on it 24/7. I was always on my bike because, and then growing up, we in the UK, we only had there was only 4 TV channels.
Yeah.
Wow.
Until satellite came out, yeah. So we had BBC One, BBC Two, and then I don't know if you guys know that in the UK you have to have a TV license by law to watch TV.
Really?
Yep. And if you don't have a
Didn't know
TV
that.
license, the TV license enforcement come knocking on your door.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
And
It's like stealing cable.
yeah. Well, the BBC's like advert free. The TV license pays for BBC Radio, and it pays for like the BBC channels or whatever, because they have no commercials and shit like that. But yeah, he used to have it, and then there used to be like the local Channel 3, like which was like independent television, which was Granada, and Channel 4, which was like owned by the government or something, but it was commercial based. But yeah, there was 4 channels, so you were stuck with 4 channels. But TV was always better back then too. You know, now you got like 500 channels full of crap. 500 channels full of crap.
True.
Yeah. And life was so much simpler back then. And then, of course, satellite TV came out, and then you get all these crazy channels, and you're watching the German channels, as I say, and all the soft sex freaking porn, and all the American shows and British shows dubbed in German.
I remember watching when MTV went live for the first time.
Yeah, here's a question for you. I'm sure you know it. What was the first song MTV played?
Video Killed the Radio Star.
By
Yeah.
the Bugles.
Bugles.
Yeah. Yeah, it was appropriate. Yeah. Yeah, we used to have an MTV Europe back then. That didn't come out to the late 90s. That didn't come out to 90s.
Yeah, you know what's pretty cool about MTV is back when I had satellite, you could watch actually their live feed when they do spring break, and the cameraman was like staring on all the girls going naked.
Oh wow!
See, they didn't show that. They didn't show that on MTV, but it was on the live feed on satellite. So.
Oh wow!
That was pretty cool to watch.
That would have been cool. Oh yeah, that's probably better. It's probably than the German crap we used to get. Yeah. That would have been great. But yeah, yeah. I still, even after watching that German TV, I only learned a few German words. I remember watching the Australian soap opera I used to watch called Neighbours, and it'll be like, "Guten Tag, Mr. Robinson, free goats," all that shit. Just weird watching, and then seeing the Simpsons in German, and oh my god, yeah, seeing the A-Team in German, yeah, kind of weird.
Yeah.
Kind of weird. But yeah, that's what I always say. No cell phones back then. There was CB. I had CB radio. I had a CB radio too for a while.
Oh, I did too.
Yeah, we had CB. We had CB radio, and CB radio was kind of popular in England. Like FS came out when the Convoy movie came out, and it was back in the late 70s, I believe it was kind of popular, and it was like kind of popular in the 80s. Kind of popular in the 80s and a little bit.
Yeah, actually, what happened in the 80s is the FCC stopped they stopped monitoring the CB radio, so it all went to hell. So, because they used to be really strict about it, but then they just gave up on it, and this just became a shit show there.
Yeah, because there used to be like a CB radio license required for the UK too, but nobody happened it, and because like I was a teenager back then, so I used to go on sometimes. When I got a little bit older, I still gonna, I'd go out and about and stuff, but I'll be on the CB radio sometimes. Sometimes I'd be on the CB radio till about 2 or 3 in the morning talking to people.
Oh yeah, me too.
Because I used to have my, I used to have my friends on there, and there was this guy. Oh my god! So I guess my trauma dates. Okay, thinking about it now, you just brought back a memory. My trawling date started off when I was on the CB radio.
Yeah, mine too.
And there used to be this guy. And his handle on the CB radio was the Midnight Caller.
Midnight Caller
from that TV show, and he was like, and then he used to talk like this. And he'll say, "Hello, how are you today?" And that is exactly how he used to talk. And then one day, I'm on Channel 19, so I don't know whether this was the same in the States, but Channel 19 used to be the calling channel.
Yeah, I think so.
And and you call out this his girlfriend or this woman he was seeing or whatever was going 19 the Midnight Caller. 19 the Midnight Caller. So I'm like, the breaker requiring the midnight caller. Please go to channel 24. And so, I turn my channel over to channel 24. And I'm like, hello, how are you today? And she's talking about going to his house for something, about him wanting to come to his house. I'm like, yeah, I will go. I am just eating my dinner and I will go back to your house. I got into so much shit back then.
Oh God, me too.
And then once a year, where I used to live near the beach, they used to have like a CB Radio Eyeball Festival meetup. Really good day out. And so cut along, yeah, he was there. I walk up to his face and go, "Hello, how are you today?" He's like, he's a bit old. He was a lot older than me. I'm just freaking teenage.
That's one thing about the radio. Voices can be deceiving. I tell you, I learned the hard way on that. Learned the hard way on that one.
It's true. Yeah, they really can. So I used to get into so much shit. On there, and there used to be this girl. Oh my God. This is no bullshit, Lady Gemini. This person's name was Gemini Lady. That was her handle on the CB radio, and she was known for this. She was known for this catchphrase, and she said, "What do you mean?" Like that. What do you mean? What do you mean? And everyone's like, "What do you mean? What do you mean?" Her name was Gemini Lady. Her name was Gemini. I'm sorry. Just. You get stuff locked in your brain sometimes, and you forget about these things for frigging years. And I'm thinking, Lady Gemini, yeah, Gemini Lady. What do you mean? I just go, what do you mean? What do you mean? And then I used to have a few illegal radios.
Oh yeah, me too. I had all the side channels,
like sidebands and this and that,
yep.
all kinds of
Side
shit.
channel, yep.
And I used to have a burner. I don't know. Do you know what a I don't know if you call them banners over there. Do you know what I mean by banner?
Banner? No, I know linears.
It's an it was like an amplifier.
Yeah, okay.
Because the legal I think the legal output was like 4 watts or something.
Yeah. We'll call them linears, but yeah.
Yeah, linear. So I used to have one. Yeah. I used to have one. Yeah, and I would go on sideband radio, and when I would go on sideband, I had the big antenna side of the house too.
Yeah, me too.
My parents let me do that.
Yep.
I've always been into radio. I've always been into radio communication. That's one of the things that's always fascinated me. And I'll be on the sideband, and I would wipe everybody's signal out.
Me and my neighbor used to get in fights about that shit.
I'm surprised he didn't send the DTI onto me. The Department of Trade and the Department of Trade and Industry was responsible for radios and shit like that. I don't. It's weird, government organization back then, but I'm surprised no one's called the DTI on me because I used to wipe out everybody's signal. I used to go, bitch, that get off cyber. You're wiping me out because of me using that friggin' burner. It was so funny. And then did you have the skip over there?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So
yeah, I heard that. I don't know. I don't know about nowadays since I haven't had a radio in years, but I heard that somebody told me that skip's getting a lot worse now. So
yeah, because the skip would always come in on a Sunday.
Yeah.
I remember that, and there'd be some crazy guy reading the freaking Bible. And we'll always pick him up, and then you'd be on the sideband and skip, and you hear CQDX, Alpha, Romeo, Bravo, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And in case anybody wonders to know, that Knight Rider, that was my CB handle back in 1980, and that was before the show even came out. So it's spelled differently. Knight Rider, I came up with that because I was using CB radio at nighttime, and I just started coming up with that name. But the Knight Rider show is spelled KINIGHT, not
yeah.
So
yeah, that's cool. You use your CB handle back then, yeah. But yeah, I used to have so much fun on. I used to have so much fun there. I had a lot of friends on there too. It was kind of cool. And then one night, I'm still a teenager. I'm in a car with a bunch of people, and we're doing a convoy, and we all got pulled over by the police.
Oh God.
Yeah, so all these cars with like antennas on, all on the CB radio, all on the channel talking and shit. Big convoy, like a little car, like a convoy, a bunch of cars, and we got pulled over by the police because they thought we were going to an acid house party. But yeah, that's definitely where my trolling started from. Being on the CB radio, pretending to be somebody else, and doing shit like that, and just causing.
But see, the differences between a troll now and a troll back then is that we didn't cross the boundaries of going after people and saying, talking about kids. We never went to that level, ever.
Exactly.
Ever.
I mean, my trial was just changing my voice. My trial was just changing my voice and pretend to be somebody, pretending to be the midnight call or breaking somebody, and then looking forward to the eyeball after going to the show one night and just meeting all the people you used to talk to and having a chat and spending some time So I was like, I must have been about 13 or 14 at the time. Because there was a rumor going around I was dating an 18-year-old girl at 14 years old.
Oh wow!
It was my friend's sister. So I think they thought something was going on between us. But yeah, I'm this hormonal teenager. You know how it is when you're a freaking teenager.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And you got a chick a few years old. You got a chick a few years older. Shit. But yeah, nothing was going on. But I don't know. I was just young and Nate. Yeah, I was just young and it was so funny. There was all kinds of rumors, all these rumors going around at me. But yeah, So I used to get quite a good distance too from where I used to live. I could get into North Wales.
Wow.
Well, it's because of the distance stuff. With you get a lot more fair. But there's certain places you couldn't. There's certain places you couldn't get. You couldn't get.
Yeah, that's true.
I used to live because of the hills and mountains and distance and the way shit were. But if you went in the car with it and drove somewhere else, you could. Like this woman I used to talk to, her name was Kaylee. That was her handle was Kaylee, and I used to play the song Kaylee. So have you ever heard the song Kaylee?
No, I don't think I've heard of that.
It's called by Marion or Marillion or something. And it was a song called Kaylee. Is it too late to say I'm sorry? Kind of like that. I used to play that song to her all the time. Just a wine, But yeah, it was bad. I used to do some quick, it's just like doing what we're doing now, just talking a bunch of shit to some stupid time in them, just talking a bunch of shit to some stupid time in the morning. And then the good part was we had like a house where my parents had a garage, but it wasn't. It used to be a garage, but when they bought the house, the garage would be turned to a room at the side of the house, so that's where the CB radio kept. So I could stay on there all night and not have to worry about making a noise or waking my parents up. Yeah, stay on there till umpteen time in the morning. But yeah, there were some good days, some good times.
I met some good people off the radio.
Yeah, there's some.
Then I met some bad people too. So.
Yeah, of course, it's bad. The same as YouTube. There's bad people on the CB radio. There's bad people. Yeah. I know these were some like big mouth. So yeah, we did have the equivalent. Okay, thinking about it too, there was the equivalent of Tina on the CB radio too.
Oh yeah, there was.
There was two of them local. One of them was called Tracy. Oh my god, she had such a big mouth. We used to term like I don't know. We used to term common sound. So sometimes in England, like in English, they refer to somebody as being common.
Like
have a person who's not, like a person who's normal.
Right.
Like say us are normal, but in the UK, you would with Tina's big mouth, you would class her as common. Common is like I'm trying to define common. They'll say someone's got a big mouth and they sound uneducated. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, it does.
So you would do I'm trying to figure the name. I'm trying to define it, but I define it as common. And there's people with a big mouth. They're so they were so common, and oh my god, they were kind of like Tina with such a big mouth. And there was like two of them I couldn't stand, but I kind of got on with one of them in the end. But other one, I could not stand her. She lived down the road from me too, because like you could always tell by your meter how far somebody was. But yeah, she was so by the signal and stuff, by your signal meter. Oh my gosh, she had such a big mouth. In English slang. So the best way to describe it is they show a lack of taste, education, and good manners. There you go. That's the way to put it. And then it was like, have you ever seen the show Keeping Up Appearances with Mrs. Bucket? It's a British show.
No.
All right. So Keeping Up Appearances is about this woman. Her name's Hyacinth Bucket, but she calls herself Bouquet. It's Bouquet. There was somebody like her on the CB radio too. She ended up dating my friend too. Oh my gosh, she sounded so posh. Yeah, I forgot what her handle was, but she was so posh. Because like my friend kind of got with her and he disappeared, didn't he? I didn't see him for a long time, but it was his sister, the one I was supposed to be dating at 13 years old. I did date a 22-year-old when I was 17 years old, but don't tell nobody that because apparently I'm a virgin. So yeah. Definitely one of them. But yeah, CB radio was fun back then. Just talking a bunch of shit. Bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Especially on the sidebands. God, these kids don't know these people just don't know what they're missing out on.
True.
They really don't.
I think the CB radio taught me about what people really like and how people, that's how I can figure out some of these people on YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. It's like I don't know. It's like when you're talking to somebody and you don't know what they look like, you kind of build up a picture of their voice, of what they sound like. It's like somebody I play with on the computer. I speak to on Discord, and I always picture to be, somebody, and she looks nothing like what I pictured her to be. Because one of the things I learned is just because somebody's playing a female character or a male character in Grand Theft Auto, you don't know their gender until you hear them on voice chat. Because the person I played with, I always presumed it was a guy because her character was a guy. And I'm like, I always thought it was a guy. And then, she was there and teach me how to do the KO Perico heist. And we go on voice chat, finally get my bloody headset working, and it's a bloody kill. And I'm like, I thought you were a guy.
Speaking of that, I heard that is Jerry Vollmer a female?
I don't know, to be honest.
I heard that. I heard somebody say that the other day. It could be, I don't know.
I mean, I don't. Do you remember Triggered Chimp on Twitter?
Yeah.
I always thought Jerry Farmer was Triggered Chimp too.
Yeah, he just disappeared, or what was this? He disappeared, right?
They disappeared, and then I took over the handle.
Oh, that's right, huh?
To try and revive it, but it kind of I don't know. It just disappeared.
It did.
And then I don't know, but I heard it was somebody called Cat, but I always thought it was a chick though, by what they posted, because I used to always torment Trigger Chimp by the
Trigger Chimp is the one that went after Rich Life a lot, right?
Yeah, Elbow. They would always clip Rich Life, and they would always clip Elbow, and they would say our king. They would call Elbow our king.
That's right.
Our king has done this today. Our king said this. Our king said that. And then I used to torment them and torture them with the Johnny Portwood wig coming off.
Uh-huh.
That was like one of the most funniest clips ever. Watching Johnny Portwood's wig coming off. There was a clip of
And
that.
what's this thing that Nelson's spreading around that is it Tumachi or somebody else that's bought her?
It's a ghost troll.
Ghost Troll, okay.
Yeah.
I think Ghost Troll's a little old to be butter because it wasn't butter like a kid.
That's what I heard. That's the rumor I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the rumor I heard that he was a full. Well, it come from a without a few sources saying that Boston was a kid from either Virginia or West Virginia.
Now,
And it was
didn't Butter get busted? Isn't he off the computer completely now? Or?
who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. I mean, I'm hearing all kinds of rumors like plea deals were done and things were done, but I don't know. The guy, yeah, Nelson just makes shit up. He's just got no credibility because he's not Botter. Botter was a kid who was involved with Noodles, involved with Laurie,
Yep.
using that voice changer, and they used to do all kinds of all kinds of bad shit, basically. But yeah,
True.
that name disappeared. However, anybody can make a Botter account, use a voice changer, and pretend to be Botter. Because a lot of people say there's been a lot of Botter accounts. So
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah.
Yep.
So we don't. Yeah. All kinds of there's all kinds of rumors. That's all kinds of rumors going around of who it is, but yeah, we'll never know, to be honest. With it being a juvenile, I'm sure
That's
records
true.
get sealed and all kinds of shit happens, and they'll probably get a slap on the wrist. I don't. We just don't. We just never know. But apparently, I'm using a voice changer, so here we go. According to this. MC Nemesis idiot. He was on there. He was moaning. He had a client stream today too. About
Did he really?
trolls. Yeah, no.
Wow.
The MC Nemesis, the hick rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was crying about trolls. I put that out for a couple of seconds, but he's like one of those people I just can only watch for like 2 seconds, and you get on my nerves. I have to turn it off. You know, one of those. He's just one of those people. Got to turn the stream off. Got to turn it off. But yeah, one of those people. But yeah, I don't know. I personally don't believe last night's stream was as bad as what he was making it out to be. To be honest.
No, it wasn't.
I mean, all I did was restream him, and yeah. But if he wants, he's just as bad. I mean, he's no angel. He's done bad. Yeah, he's done bad shit himself.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then he just wants to, react the way he reacts to it. Well, yeah. So yeah, how can you go to the authorities? I mean, how can you claim you're going to the authorities to report this shit when you're doing shit yourself?
Exactly.
And you're actually doing shit yourself. You moan about the boring and shit, but you're the one makes fun of my stutter, even though it don't bother me. Apparently, we got triggered last night, but I just thought it was just comical, to be honest.
Yeah.
It just makes me laugh thinking about how worthless and pathetic he is. I went to bed. I got off here. I went to bed. I woke up. I did my grocery order, and I went back and then played a little bit of Cyberpunk. Got rid of my headache, and I had me a nap for a couple of hours, and that was it. I ain't worried about this shit.
Yeah, not like some people.
And I'm going back. I'm going back to work on Wednesday. Maybe on my lunch break I'll check. If someone's on live, I'll plug my headphones in, have a quick listen, say a quick hello. But the last thing I'm gonna do is I ain't gonna post 5,000 community posts or do this and I'll do that. No, I'm not gonna. I ain't gonna do
Okay.
that. Maybe if someone sends me a message on Twitter or chat, whatever, I'll say a quick hey, but that's about it. I'm not gonna, devote my whole day to YouTube, or I'm not gonna, go home from work and make a big crying ranting stream. I got shit. I've got shit to do. And then,
Mhm.
of course, yeah, on his stream as well, he was. Apparently, I work in criminal justice. I'm just studying criminal justice. I'm not doing a degree to keep my brain going. Just because I'm doing a degree in something doesn't mean I'm going to obtain a career in it.
Yeah.
It's just a degree. I'm just doing it because I have an interest in the criminal justice system. It doesn't mean I
Yeah, I
want
took
to.
that. I took that in college too. So
It doesn't mean I want to do something with it. It's just because I have an interest in it. I'm not doing it for a career. I'm just
yeah,
doing it for my brain. I am just doing it because I got the chance to, and it keeps my brain going. That's all. That's all. That's
used to
all
be
I'm
fun
doing.
for me. I used to do ride-alongs with the police department. So
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Yeah. I didn't do it. I don't know if I told you this because sometimes I'll repeat myself and I apologize. Did I tell you about me going to the police academy in England?
no, I didn't know.
So yeah. So like when I was at college and I was in like instead of my last 2 years of doing my last 2 years of high school, I went to like a college thing,
Uh-huh.
and I was it was like the summer holidays, and at the time it was a charity called the Prince's Trust, which is what Prince Charles is the head of a charity. So like the Prince's Trust Prince's Trust was a charity that Prince Charles was the King Charles now. At the time
Hmm.
it was Prince Charles, and he had a charity called the Prince's Trust where he would give grants to people to start their own business with, like youth and stuff, and it was to do with youth helping in the community and shit, whatever, blah 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 blah. So I did this Princess Trust course, personal development course with the college in the summer, something
Uh-huh.
to do because you get bored in the summer, and so we did a few projects and went on went to stay in a college in Wales, did some stuff, and so we got to go. I actually did this twice to do this twice. So they had like a police academy for like a bunch of police forces in the UK near where I used to live, and they used to have what was called Community Involvement Day, and you
Uh-huh.
actually got to do role plays with the training police officers,
Oh wow,
and they will give you a free lunch. Decent.
that's cool.
Yeah, it was like a nice lunch too. I remember that. I think dessert, dessert, drink, yeah, I think it was great. And so I went. So like, I went there this day, or whatever. And they're looking for volunteers, and the guy says, "Is there anybody who drinks?" And when I drink, so the officer hands me this bottle of sherry. It's like cheap 45 wine. It was so I'm drinking this wine and I'm drinking this wine, and they told me to swear it around my mouth.
Hmm.
And they gave me these keys to a Ford. They gave me these keys to a Ford Fiesta.
Wow.
So I wasn't driving it, but it was parked and on the road in the police academy. And the role play was that I was some kind of window cleaner or somebody who was on there, and I was in a rush, and I had to tell the officers to leave me alone. I'm in a rush. I gotta go. Blah 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 blah, and try and do everything I can to avoid being breathalyzed. so like, these officers, so these are these trainee cops. They're in uniform for the for their police department. The county police, like Lancashire, Merseyside police, Cheshire police, whatever. And they come up to me and they go, hey, we've had a call about a drunk driver, blah blah blah, and do you have your license, registration, insurance? And then I got breathalyzed, and then I got breathalyzed, so I'm blowing this breathalyzer test. I'm failing the breathalyzer test because I got alcohol in my mouth and I've been drinking. And I got arrested about five. I got like a 7-day notice to produce my tax and documents or fix this on the car or do this or do that. But I got arrested about 7 to 10 times that day for drink driving. And then one of the cops, he was like this big tall. He was this big tall guy. So like, no, I'm in a rush. He's like, get out the car now. So like, I'm like, okay. And then afterwards, I had to tell the cops what I thought, of how they were and how they behaved, how I thought they handled shit, whatever. And I'm like, I'm telling this big guy, I said, you scared the shit out of me. It was so, it was so funny. But yeah, getting arrested. You're under arrest for drink driving. Anything you say, maybe using evidence and taking it down against you, all that shit. Yeah, it was funny getting arrested and shit. Great day out. Great day out. And then the second time I went, I was telling these cops to fuck off. I was allowed to, because you're trying to help them deal with all these excellent, all these crazy situations. But yeah, that was kind of fun. But yeah, that was my fun with the criminal justice system in the UK, dealing with the trainee cops. Apart from the time I did jury service in the UK, that was fun too. They still wear the wigs in the UK in court.
Do they?
Yeah, you've seen the wigs, haven't you?
No.
Let's have a look. I'll show you them on the screen share. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Show present. Share screen. There you go. Let me make it bigger. There we go. So they wear wigs like this in the UK. So the judge will wear the big long wig, and the barristers will wear those little. Well, a barrister is like a lawyer.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So they still wear the gowns, and they still wear the wigs. So
Wasn't that during like the George Washington days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they still wear it. It's like a big British.
Yeah.
It's like a big British tradition, and I'm on this case, and it was like the most comicalest case you've ever been to. So like, the accused is like telling the judge, he was away at some seaside resort, and that he was with his friends. One of his friends was called, Big Neville, and the other friend was called Crippled Charlie. And then he's explaining to the jury why his friend's called Crippled Charlie. And it was so funny. And then one of his friends comes up on the as a witness, and the prosecuting barrister goes on there going to him, "You're not exactly an honest man, are you?" And the guy looks at him, and he goes, "You were in this court not only 2 weeks ago. Now what was it for?" And the guy's going, "I was professing the course of justice." Well, could you tell the court what you did? I bought a fake cover note. Basically, he bought off a gypsy. So he bought a fake insurance card from a gypsy. And he was like giving evidence and shit like that. It was absolutely hilarious. It was hilarious. I got to be the foreman of the jury, so
Wow.
I got to say guilty. How do you find the defendant? Guilty. It was great. Yeah, it was great. One of my first tastes of the UK justice system. It was great because they had they had some really good homemade scones in the court too. So they pay you. I mean, in the UK they give you so much money. They pay you a lot more than they pay you transport, and they give you a lunch allowance every day.
Wow.
And then they pay a portion of your wages too. So yeah. Yeah, they give you your money. Yeah, you don't lose out too much. So it was kind of fun. Yeah, my mum's never done jury service, but my dad did it after I did it. But I was like the first one. I was, apart from my granddad, I was like the first one. Out of my parents and me, they get called up for it. So
Every time I go, I get dismissed. So.
oh, you're lucky. Yeah, it's kind of weird over here from what I've seen. Because if you don't like a juror, they can actually vote to dismiss you or something. Is that true?
Yeah, I think I heard that too. Yeah.
So, like, say, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm not too sure how that works over here, but that's what I've heard. I've only done in the UK because, like, I know they just keep you. This court, I mean, this court was in a big city, so
Uh
when
huh.
you're on jury service, I had to go there every day for 2 weeks and wait to get called for a case. So, like, yeah, we're still alive. So, I had to
Yeah.
go like you go what's called the jury assembly room. So, like, it was a few days until I got a case. So we were just playing Scrabble and shit. It was and watching
Yep.
TV. It was great because you couldn't leave the court. So yeah, you had to wait. You had to be on standby because this is a big court. They need all these jurors because they don't know how long. They don't know how long it's going to be till or whether a case is going to fall apart or whether they need a jury or it's kind of crazy. But I actually was there for 2 weeks and I did 2 cases. So like the second case I was on, how the hell that got to Crown Court, I don't know. So like the UK has two. You guys have like a one court system here. In the UK, they have two court systems. They have the magistrates court, which the best way to describe the magistrates court does what you guys would call misdemeanors, like like small charges. But
Hmm.
if it's a big case, it goes to the Crown Court, which is where all the wigs and barristers go to. So anything, so like the magistrates court. So like Dave 25's had a bench trial. So basically, that's like the magistrate's court where the magistrate will find you guilty or not guilty. It doesn't. It's not a jury. So you have like a lay. It's like a bunch of lay magistrates basically who decide what your punishment is going to be, whether you're guilty, blah 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 blah. But anything serious goes to the Crown Court where you have a judge and you get the right to your trial by jury. So which is it's a lot different over there. And like over here, I believe it's the states. Like it'll be like the state of Ohio or the state of Louisiana or state of Rhode Island versus Dave 25, for example. In the UK, the king at the time. So in the UK, King Charles takes you to court. So
Oh.
if Dave 25 was in the UK, it'll be like the king versus Dave 25 because it's
Oh
this
God.
because like they always refer to like the district attorney, they always call it the crown, yeah, the prosecutor for the crown. So, yeah. So basically, it used to be the Queen back there, but the King, yeah, the King of England takes you to court when you're a criminal.
Mm,
Yeah, rather than the people
off
of
with the head.
rather than the people of your state. So yeah, yeah,
Mm-mm-mm. Well, I'm about to get on out of here. I'm going to bed.
yeah. I'm probably going to be going soon too.
Yeah.
I'm going to enjoy my last night of freedom
Yep.
Yeah.
because here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hide my channel tomorrow, and then I'm going to pack my bags. I'm going to run and hide. So I'm going to be an outlaw now.
Oh boy.
So yeah, so I'm gonna hide my channel for a couple of days, and I'm gonna become an outlaw, and I am gonna go on. I am gonna go on the run and run away.
Shit.
Yeah.
Doing a Nelly.
No, my channel's not going nowhere. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I haven't seen him post anything.
Oh, I will
Hmm.
have a good night.
You guys have a good one.
I don't know.
Too.
I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow or not. I don't know, but I don't know. I know the fireworks gonna be stupid, and I'm gonna need some sleep and all that fun shit. So
Yeah.
I don't know whether
Yeah.
I'll be live tomorrow. I doubt it, to be honest. But I just feel I don't want to be on there. I don't want to be a freaking Mark Terry and be on 247. I just limit it to my
Yeah.
nights off.
Don't blame me.
It's,
Mm.
if somebody else comes on and does a live or anything, and I can download it. I'll do a premiere or whatever. But the only time I'll be on live this week is if I do a premiere or I make a video of clips or something. So that will be about it. So everybody,
You guys have a good Fourth.
Alright.
if you're watching the
You
replay, thank you for watching and thank you for listening. I don't know how the hell you lasted so long, but I appreciate it. All right, have a
Mhm.
I'll talk to you guys later.
have a good night. Take care.
Alright, you too.
Okay, end the broadcast.